of your dogs pull on the leash? Okay. Usually dogs tend to pull when they want to get towards something, and we as humans and dog parents let them go towards whatever they want to get to, like, you know, to read the peamail in the bush or sniff the fire hydrant or bark. So they tend to habituate to pulling pretty quickly. They tend to, they learn really quickly that the pressure on their chest gets them what they want, or on their neck. And like I said before, in this class we don't use prong collars or choke chains. So we're not going to use any leash corrections. We're going to use the lure, which we talked about before. Now I do endorse the Easy Walk harness and the gentle leader for sure, but it is possible to teach your dog to walk on a regular collar. You can even use a 2-leash system that I like with a gentle leader and an Easy Walk. That's how I walk my Great Dane sometimes, just because it gives you a little bit more control. But ideally you want to teach them just to walk on a loose leash, because if they pull on the leash, I want them to learn pulling doesn't get them where they want to go, that a loose leash does. So keep that in mind as you're walking your dog. Make sure your dog knows that if they pull, they're not going to get to where they want to go. So you're just going to kind of stop. They stop pulling, you take another step. You can do it that way. You can change directions. A lot of times, what I'll do is, Norbert, the dog starts pulling. Norbert, walk. Ah. All right, he's not pulling, which is fine. That's actually really good. He's wearing a halty. Norbert, hey bud. But you can kind of, if your dog starts pulling and if they feel that pressure on their head or their chest, you can just kind of make that sound, ah, and turn the other way. So they learn their dog that they're not going to be able to get to where they want to go. Let me try Brindley. Oh, all right, another technique that you can teach is the lure reward technique. And all I like to do for this one, we turn around and get on camera. Brindley, sit. I recommend not looping the leash around your hand, because you're not going to have a ton of control. And also, if your dog takes off after a squirrel, you're going to dislocate your shoulder. So you want to be more exciting than the squirrels. You want to be more exciting than whatever else is going on. So you want to talk to your dog. You don't want to be sipping your Starbucks, talking on the phone. And you're going to want to use your lure. So just watch, and then it'll tell you what I'm doing. Brindley, walk. Walk, walk. Oh, good boy. Brindley, come on, let's go. Brindley, walk. Good boy. Brindley, sit. Good boy. All right, so you notice that Jay in the leash, he's walking on a loose leash, and he's following the lure, which is great. Obviously, we're going to take the lure away. But he's learning to walk without the pressure on his chest or his neck or his head. And then he ends in a sit.